Hi, this is Josh Shanley, and my question for you today is this. How would you like an automated prospecting system that gets for sale by owners chasing you instead of you begging them? And oh yeah, all of this without any cold calling. If you're anything like me, you're probably pretty excited right now, and I'm going to cover how to make this happen for you in your business in this free video. But first, a quick background on myself. I'm a real estate agent, so I'm in the trenches just like you are. I've got a small team in central Pennsylvania. I'm the co-founder of Reticulous.com, LLC, the creator of Buyer Leads by Tonight, and the co-creator of the Reticulous Lead Generation League. So let's face it, we all know that for sale by owners are some of the lowest hanging fruit that exists in every real estate market. And in fact, you probably also know that 90% of for sale by owners end up listing with an agent. So why aren't you the agent that 90% is listing with? Well, as I see it, there are two major hurdles that keeps most agents from consistently listing and selling for sale by owners. I'm going to cover those hurdles in a minute, but first, I just want to let you know that this video is only going to be online for a short amount of time, and you're going to see why as we go through the presentation. So I encourage you to stick with this. It's not going to be very long, and you're not going to regret watching this presentation. So hang with us because it's not going to be available for very long. So I mentioned there are two hurdles that keep most real estate agents from consistently listing more for sale by owners. Drum roll. Those are, as I see it, consistency and fear. Okay? Consistency and fear. So let's dive a little deeper. So consistency is one of the most important and yet almost also the most difficult things to achieve in business. And believe me, I know I fight consistency every single day in my business and in my businesses because I have multiple of them. And consistent action, if you look at any successful business, it's built around consistently doing a certain number of activities every single day. It's not pretty, it's not fun, but that's how you win. So I think you could agree that if you were consistently prospecting for sale by owners, you'd list more of them. So why aren't you being consistent? Well, I know for me, there's several reasons. There's a couple of reasons. One is systems, or the lack of systems, the lack thereof, which then foster inconsistent action. We're going to solve this later in this video for you. We're going to solve that very problem. And the second reason for inconsistent behavior is fear. But fear of what? Well, for me, I believe it's the fear of failure and the fear of rejection. So, it's hard to pick up the phone day in and day out and get beat up by for sale by owners. And if you've done this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You pick up the phone, you make a couple of calls, and inevitably, if you get people live on the line, you're going to get chewed out. You're going to get cursed at. You're going to get hung up on. Well, after, there's only so much of that being beat up and being rejected that anyone can take. Okay? So, what I'm going to show you is how you can take those two hurdles out of the for sale by owner prospecting and put it on basically on autopilot. Okay, a complete system to put this thing on autopilot. So because of these two hurdles, we've co-created the for sale by owner extractor and responder systems. And I love these systems for three big reasons, and I think you will too. Number one, it automates the FSBO marketing process. So we've built in consistency for you. You don't have to think about it. So that kind of goes hand in hand with number two. It's set it and forget it. These systems are working in the background for you and your business day in, day out, whether you get up and go to work or not. These systems that I mentioned, the extractor and the responder, are going to be working in the background for you. And lastly, these systems get the for sale by owners chasing you instead of the other way around. Now think about this. I'm just going to side note very quickly. In any transaction or any exchange of goods and funds, there's always somebody who's chasing and there's always somebody who's being chased. Okay? The old school way of for sale by owner prospecting is pick up the phone, call, and you chasing them. These systems automatically get them chasing you. And later, I'll show you what I mean by chasing you. Later in this video, I'll show you exactly what I mean. All right, so what are the FSBO extractor and responder systems? What does it do? How does it work? So it consistently captures for sale by owners leads from the largest database of online for sale by owner sellers and then systematically emails them with proven marketing messages that drive the eager sellers back to you, contacting you, and hence chasing you instead of you chasing them. And it's a world-class internet-based software that's incredibly easy to use and pleasing to both techies and those that consider themselves computer illiterate. And I'm going to show you, if you take us up on our offer today, we're actually going to set the whole thing up for you. Even if you're not even comfortable doing email, we're going to make this thing dead simple for you. It's a fully automated program created by a frustrated real estate pro for real estate pros. Okay, this is a proven software system that actually has been tested in the real world in our businesses. And because it's web-based, we can have you up and running within minutes without any tricky installs or confusing configurations or anything of the like. So what's included? You get the FSBO extractor, which systematically grabs every new FSBO listing and emails you the list every morning. Okay, I'm going to show you later on what that looks like. You also get the FSBO responder. It sends automatic emails to all of those new for sale by owner listings with a compelling offer, getting them to contact you or to chase you. Plus, as a bonus package, you're going to get 2 seller-specific lead capture squeeze pages just for giving the system a try. That's a $27 per month value alone. And even if you just try the system and you cancel, we'll let you keep those 2 pages forever. Okay? And you get instant access, immediate ability to use the system. Right here on the screen, I'm showing you a couple of screenshots of the system in action. So the first is the email that I get every morning. And it simply says, "Dear Josh Shanley, here's your daily report. Based on your FSBO extractor campaign, please check the attached file." So all I have to do is click download, and this is just a screenshot of Gmail. Your email provider, email service may look slightly different. All I have to do is click this, and I download it, and it opens an Excel spreadsheet, and it looks something like this in the middle of the screen. It just gives me a list of all the new for sale by owner listings. And as you notice, the data that we pull from is from Craigslist, and Craigslist is the largest for sale by owner database in the United States. And it is just robust with information. So it's got the titles, it's got the system emails, it's got user email, it's got phone number, and the link to go to the actual listing. Okay, and what you see here is an actual response, buyer for sale by owner, that I recently received, getting them, again, contacting me versus me contacting them. Okay, so instead of me being the one begging them or chasing them, the roles are reversed, okay? And again, this thing works all in the background. We set it up for you, and it just works in the background without you even thinking about it. So if you're ready to get started, simply click the big orange button below this. There is absolutely no risk, and we have no long-term contracts. You can cancel at any time. You know, you've actually absolutely got nothing to lose here to go ahead and try the system. But let's take a couple of minutes to give you an idea what's possible with these systems. So the gentleman who we've partnered with, who created this system, in less than 45 days, and I've got a screenshot of his MLS system, picked up 62 listings using the FSBO extractor and responder systems. 62 listings, okay? Now, again, 62 listings in just under a 45-day period. Now, what I will tell you about those 62 listings, they were not all straight sale. About 25 to 35% of them, I can't remember the exact figure, were sale listings, so selling properties, selling. The others were actually for rent listings. We all know we're in a really tough market right now. It's not very easy to get a buyer to the table and close with a mortgage. Going after for rent by owners and placing them can be a great way to supplement your income and do so without having to a buyer have to actually close on a transaction to get paid. So here's my guarantee to you. Try the system out for 30 days, and if you aren't happy for any reason whatsoever, you just shoot us an email, you call our 800 line, you go to our dedicated support site, any of those options, and we'll give you a full refund, no questions asked. And I'm going to sweeten the pot in just a minute. However, what I want to do first is also, by being an action taker, taking action today, you're also going to be guaranteed a couple of more things. You're going to be guaranteed to lock in the low introductory price for as long as you remain a user. So you're going to be grandfathered in at the price today for as long as you are a user of the FSBO Responder and FSBO Extractor systems. And you're also guaranteed not to be shut out of access when we do close down access to the system sometime in the very near future. And you're also going to be guaranteed to get a leg up on your local competition and get in before they get in and start using the system to generate more sales and listings for your business. Let's take a minute here and run some quick ROI numbers. Let's say using this system that you just closed one additional transaction in a year's time. I took the average sales price throughout the United States, the average home price, and I calculated out on what we're offering the system at today. And depending on what sales price you go for, etc., you're talking about anywhere from a 4-to-1 to 6-to-1 return on investment if you use a system for a year and you just get one transaction. Let's look at this. If you get one per month, which is well within reason, even if you're in a small market, you're talking about a 50-to-1 or more ROI. I'm talking about the average, the median sales price. If you're in a price point that's higher, man, that 50-to-1 could be 150-to-1 or 500-to-1. So I think we can all agree that we all know that listings are what drives sales and what drives business. So if you haven't done so already, click on the link below. But let me sweeten the pot. As you can see, my little pot sweetening smiley face here. We're going to throw in, and a little typo here. Was doing this in a rush to get it out to everybody. We're actually going to throw in the ability to extract and auto-respond to all the for rent by owners as well. Now, this system was originally set up just for sale by owners, but we're actually going to throw in the for rent by owners system as well. So you'll be able to extract and respond to those for rent by owners as well for taking a test drive today. So what are you waiting for? Simply click the big orange button below to get started. And here's the thing, you wouldn't still be watching this presentation right now if you had all the listings you wanted or needed for your business. So you owe it to yourself to simply give it a try. The bonus package alone is just worth giving it a try. I mean, we're going to give you 2 seller squeeze pages that you can keep forever. We host them. There's no cost to you. You can use them in your marketing. And that's a $27 a month value, and we'll let you keep those just for trying it today. So one last time, I want to reiterate one more time that this is an introductory price. Will be increasing in the near future if we don't take it off the market sooner to protect ourselves and our users. So if you haven't done so already, you have absolutely nothing to lose. Simply click the big orange button below to start automatically getting for sale by owner sellers contacting you so you can list them, so you can close more commissions and generate a better income now and in the very near future. All right, thanks. Click the big orange button below, and we look forward to seeing you inside the members area.